बिरंगे बहनों में मैं उड़ता फिरूं, रंग बिरंगे बहनों में मैं उड़ता फिरूं।
वेलकम बैक टू आवर शो, जहां आप सुन रहे हैं आपकी दोस्त, आपकी होस्ट आरजे अलीशा को, वो भी आपके फेवरेट रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो मुंबई पे। तो चलिए कंटिन्यू करते हैं हमारा शो, जहां हम सुन रहे थे एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी हमारी फेवरेट कॉलेज चांदनी से। तो यस चांदनी, प्लीज टेल अस व्हाट हैपेंड नेक्स्ट।
Eventually he took off his hoodie and like he gave me this eerie stare and like अचानक से literally psychotic instrumental बज रहा था दिमाग में and with the memory of his face like in the newspaper 2 days ago and I just froze. I mean तब तक तो मैं भूल ही गई थी कि मैं एक गेम शो में थी and I was just looking for my way out, just looking for a door or a window, just something, I mean just some way to get out of, but there was nothing. It was only walls everywhere and I was just so scared and I was panting, I was sweating and I just wanted to run away from this place and I don't want to like couldn't stand in one place and I was looking here and there and achanak se I just heard this voice from a corner of the room saying, have you ever killed someone?
Okay.
I was so confused. I just stared at his face and I was so scared that I couldn't even blink my eyes for a second and after a point he again asked, have you seen anyone turning cold and blue right in front of your eyes?
बाप रे, काफी abrupt नहीं था? मतलब what did you reply? You, she, whatever, whosoever?
After I mustered up a lot of courage, I finally said, yes, I have.
Damn. Yeah, that was काफी intriguing. मतलब specifically ये पूरा choice of making it in the first person narrative. पता है, you won't believe, but for a minute even I was doubting कि are you involved somewhere? Did you kill someone? But obviously. You know what, chill, but if I just had to give you some suggestions, I felt कि you could have explored the other character as well. I mean, I wish I could have a deeper understanding of the person he was.
Point तो है हाँ, makes sense. पर apart from that, story अच्छी लगी ना?
हाँ, hell yes. यार देख, तेरी स्टोरी ना बाकी सारे क्राइटेरिया पास करी है. And by the way, since we are talking about the passing criteria, JEE results are around the corner.
क्या fucked up segue.
अरे इधर नहीं यार, we are on air.
सुन कौन रहा है?
Okay, but generally in exams we do have people who cheat right in front of us. Like even I have done that in छोटे मोटे quizzes. Do you have any experiences like that?
I mean experiences तो है कुछ.
Hello? Chani, you there?
हाँ. I mean, but वैसे I mean कुछ खास तो है नहीं like बोलने लायक.
Come on, हाँ, the storyteller के पास कुछ अच्छा कंटेंट ना हो, hard to believe, हाँ, कुछ तो जरूर होगा.
अरे यार, I mean नहीं करते हैं ना. I mean वैसे भी I'm running out of time and मुझे भी
अरे तू और इतना shy. Come on यार, just bring it on. एक story.
नहीं करते ना like I'm really running out of time अभी.
ए come on, हाँ, चल एक story. Bring it on.
मुझसे content करो सब कुछ. हाँ. Okay, so this is like a story I heard from somewhere actually. I mean, काफी पहले. And so this was this college student who काफी rich थी and typical party chick जैसी वो कभी.
I already love the character.
मतलब like हाँ, why not? And typical like whatever you can think of a party chick वही characteristics है. And हाँ, तो obviously exams आ रही थी. So she wanted to figure out a way to pass the exam. I mean उसके पापा डीन है तो पास करना तो बनता है and all of that stuff.
यार बताइए, डीन वाली बेटी ना, I know that feeling, expectations and all. I kind of feel sad for her, बेचारी.
फिर I mean वो किसी और से like बात करके ढूंढ के and all she spoke to people and then she finally found a substitute जिसको
सब्स्टिट्यूट,
कम पैसे
ये
पड़ते
चीज़
थे।
पता है मुझे
हाँ
आज तक
हाँ
समझ नहीं है, लाइक व्हाई डू पीपल वॉलंटियर टू सब्स्टिट्यूट? तो फिर हुआ क्या?
I mean फिर on the day of the exam I mean substitutes in the exam पर invigilator D था तो वो पकड़ी गई और
ओ
obviously
बाप रे, खतरनाक ट्विस्ट यार। देख
हाँ
इवेंचुअली वो तो डीन की बेटी है, बची रहेगी, बट व्हाट हैपेंड टू द सब्स्टिट्यूट?
I mean वो पकड़ी गई है फिर I mean बाद में I mean, मुझे कैसे पता यार मैं थोड़ी थी वहाँ पे।
ओके ओके, इतना ऑफेंड क्यों हो रही है? ओके फाइन यार, देख आई मीन चीटिंग भी अपनी जगह ठीक है यार, बट प्लीज एटलीस्ट डोंट गेट अ सब्स्टिट्यूट एंड ऑल। लाइक सीरियसली पैसों के लिए कुछ भी करोगे क्या?
हाँ वही वही I mean वैसे भी मेरे को जाना है I'm like I'm really running out of time
एकदम
and
से
it was great talking हाँ
यू लीविंग एकदम से, व्हाट
हाँ
हैपेंड? यू फाइन ना?
अरे yeah I'm fine I'm good I'm running out of time I mean नौकरी है मेरे बात कोई लोग सुनते हैं तो
ओके हाँ, इससे पहले तू मेरी और बेइज्जती करे, अब निकल जा। बाय। चलिए तो चांदी के साथ हम भी लेते हैं एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, तब तक आप बने रहिए रेडियो मुंबई पे।
लॉकडाउन खुले ना खुले लेकिन किस्मत खुल सकती है।
डियर लॉटरी लाए हैं सरकार द्वारा मान्य लॉटरी टिकट की फ्री होम डिलीवरी। पहला बम्पर इनाम 5 करोड़ और भी कई इनाम। कॉल करें 1800-266-0088 पर।
You are listening to Diaries of Dusk with RJ Alisha at Radio Mumbai 93.4 FM. And welcome back to the show. Well, हम बात कर रहे थे एग्जाम्स, रिजल्ट्स और अभी रिसेंटली टॉकिंग अबाउट द जेई रिजल्ट्स। द किड्स आर ऑलवेज इन मेजर स्ट्रेस। ये हर साल की बात है, कितने स्टूडेंट्स सुसाइड कमिट करते हैं जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ स्ट्रेस। एंड नॉट ओनली स्टूडेंट्स, मतलब हमारी एज में देख लो, हमसे ऊपर वाली एज में देख लो, एज के साथ इंटेंसिटी ऑफ स्ट्रेस भी बढ़ता ही जाता है। अभी रिसेंटली आई रेड अ स्टोरी ऑन द न्यूज़पेपर एंड आई वाज एक्चुअली काफ़ी फॉलोइंग दैट केस, क्योंकि वो कहीं ना कहीं मेरी एज से काफ़ी रिलेटेड है। सो दिस केस इज़ नोन एज द बैंड्रा सुसाइड केस। बेसिकली इसमें देयर इज़ अ 25-year-old गर्ल एंड शी इज़ लाइंग डेड इन बैंड्रा विद अ नोट सेइंग आई एम सॉरी। मतलब आई नो इंसान जब स्ट्रेस में होता है, जब डिप्रेस होता है, तब अपने आप को कितना वर्थलेस फील करता है, कितना यूजलेस फील करता है। बट डू यू थिंक दिस इज़ द सोल्यूशन? इस पर काफ़ी चर्चा हुई एंड इनफैक्ट फाइनली द डे बिफोर यस्टरडे दे क्लोज दैट केस जस्ट बिकॉज, क्योंकि हमारी पुलिस के पास कभी एविडेंस होता है। दिस स्टोरी कम्प्लीटली मूव्ड मी। सो बस इसलिए अपने लिसनर्स को एक ही बात बोलना चाहूँगी कि प्लीज़ थिंक ट्वाइस बिफोर कमिटिंग अ सुसाइड। एंडिंग योर लाइफ इज़ नेवर द सोल्यूशन। वेट एंड डैम, वी हैव अनदर कॉलर। मुझे लगा सोलो ही पॉडकास्ट होगा मेरा। बढ़िया है, चलो तो लेट्स कनेक्ट टू द कॉलर देन। हाय आदित्य।
Oh, hi, wow. I wasn't expecting to connect this fast. Hello.
Well, yes, we are very lucky to
Yeah,
have you.
I'm a big fan of yours. And I've got to say, like ever since I
Oh
got
God,
you for the
I
first.
can hear the police scream out. Are you out somewhere?
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I have some like unfinished
Okay,
business.
okay. There is a lot of noise in the background.
Fine.
But please, at least move to a safer place. It will be
Yeah,
pity
sure.
if someone dies on air.
Yeah, that would be bad.
So, why did you come to my show then?
I was just tuning in because I was bored, but then I ended up loving your content, and your stories and the people who narrate them. They're very they're really great, like especially the previous caller.
Lol, Chandni.
Yeah.
That's really nice to hear from you. I mean, people generally tune out or never tune in. You just listened to half a story and immediately became a fan. Why yaar? वैसे, are you comfortable with Hindi?
I think English would be better. Yeah. Also, I have got like 2 stories with me.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Okay. 2 stories, वो भी इस टाइम पे? आज का शो तो हिट ही चला जाएगा। Never mind. So personal stories or?
No, they're not. No, personal. They just, actually, my life's not, interesting enough. I guess, especially to be like heard on a
Okay.
radio show like yours.
Okay.
I mean, you see, I'm a writer, like an aspiring one at least, and I've been.
मेरे शो पर जनरली एस्पायरिंग राइटर्स ही आते हैं। लाइक लुक एट मी, सबका टाइम होता है। मुझे ही 3-4 महीने हुए ज्वाइन किए हुए। बट ठीक है, सबका फेज होता है, हमारे भी टाइम आएगा. इफ आई हैव अ नेक्स्ट प्लेलिस्ट, द नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग कमिंग अप इज अपना टाइम आएगा.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to write some stories,
Okay.
these past few months, but I don't know how to say this, but I can't seem to. Like, they don't pack a punch, My stories are just not interesting enough to be heard or to be.
Well, I get your point, but why did you come to my show? What are your expectations? How can I help you with that?
I mean, you can critique my work.
Oh,
I mean, you can help me with the ending, of course. That would be a great help.
okay. I think काफ़ी हाइप बनाकर आए तो आधी अनफिनिश्ड स्टोरीज है. देख, I really can't promise you if I can entertain you, but yeah, we'll try. Also, if your stories are not interesting enough, we might have to cut you off in between.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not wrong. Fair, that's fair.
All right, so let's start with the first one then. What's the genre?
Yes. Genre. It's like a romance drama mixed. Yeah.
Romance. Finally not a murder.
Yeah.
So what are the names? What are the characters?
Okay. Just for now, let's just name them Romeo and Juliet. Just for namesake.
Romeo
Yeah.
and Juliet. ये तो अभी रख के आया है कि पहले से डिसाइड करके लाया था?
I'm too lazy to go ahead and think about.
I can pretty see that. Okay, moving on.
Yeah. So Romeo and Juliet. So they've been dating for like 5 years now, and Romeo's actually abroad and he's working abroad, so they've been in kind of a long distance relationship kind of stuff.
Okay.
But then Juliet's condition is not really like it's actually opposite to that of Romeo's. She's been interning at different companies, and she's been trying a lot to find a permanent job. I mean, she's very hardworking. Not that she's not. She's great. She obviously can do it, but she's just not lucky enough.
So basically a damsel in distress and a rich boy, right?
That's not how it goes.
Okay.
You see, Juliet's in debt, but she never asked Romeo for any help. I mean, but Romeo obviously realizes something is wrong with Juliet, and he pursues to just let him help her, but all is in vain. And then a few days later, their lives completely change. Juliet is stressed out for some reason, and she stops talking to Romeo. She just gets paranoid and she pushes him away.
Yeah, I don't know, communication is the key. Why did they stop talking? Communication is the key. बात करेंगे तभी तो solution निकलेगा.
Exactly. I know, right? Just imagine you're in a long distance relationship with someone and they're not talking to you. They're hiding their issues, and whenever you talk to them, they just break down, and it's horrible. But then, I decided that it's time to do something about this. So Romeo catches the next flight home, and he rushes to her house.
Oh, that's so cute. So Bollywood. I wish I had a boyfriend like him.
But when he reaches her house, he sees there's a police vehicle outside and an ambulance. He goes up to them. I'm Juliet's boyfriend. And they're Juliet's dead. There was a suicide.
What?
And that there was nothing that they could do, and that it was all quick.
एक second,
And then,
यार, but इतना sudden, मतलब तूने जूलियट को ही मार दिया यार. You could have done so many things. मुझे लगा मिस्ट्री होगी, कुछ तो होगा. तूने एकदम से जूलियट को मार दिया और कुछ बताया भी नहीं. एटलीस्ट कुछ तो बताता, क्यों, कैसे, किसने मारा, who is involved. यार, that was काफी abrupt.
I mean, also, isn't that how real life is? Just never explains anything. Just
real life, seriously. Yeah, I don't know about people, but if it's me, if this is your first story, I don't know who all will be interested in listening one. यार मतलब देख, आई डोंट वांट टू साउंड रूड बट तू समझ रहा है तेरी स्टोरी में ना वो एंडिंग एक्सप्लेन्ड ही नहीं है. एटलीस्ट कुछ तो बता. यू आर लीविंग टू मच फॉर योर रीडर्स टू डिसाइड.
Okay, no, I get where you're coming from. Well, then maybe the next one, might have a punch for it. But I gotta tell you, I really need your help with the ending.
Well, I hope, and I have no other option than this. Yeah, cool. Go on. I'll be happy to contribute.
But I have to warn you, it's a bit more dark and violent.
डार्क एंड वायलेंट स्टोरी. वाओ. पता है जेम्स वॉन एंड टैरेंटिनो हमेशा से मेरे भी स्ट्रेस लीवर्स रहे हैं. एंड आई थिंक फॉर दिस वन इवन आई एम एक्साइटेड व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट.
Alright, so the protagonist, yes, let's call him Hamlet.
हैमलेट.
Yeah.
यार आई डोंट नो अबाउट द एंडिंग बट तेरे नामकरण को तो डेफिनेटली अपन को चेंज करने की जरूरत है.
Hamlet's grief-struck. It's cause the loss of a loved one. He's just, he's just unable to accept this person's death and move on. Especially when it was all under very suspicious circumstances. I mean, Hamlet could not accept the fact that this person would just abandon him and end their own life. After this, he traveled far. He focused himself on work. He abused his body through drugs, and he did everything a man could possibly do to move on. But it was useless. I mean, all this confusion, all this reluctance to just move on, just gave rise to something really dark in him. And all he wanted was closure.
तो उसको मिला फाइनली फिर क्लोजर.
That's when he remembered someone. The roommate who confirmed it was a suicide to the police. There was something sketchy about them. A voice inside my head kept on convincing him that the roommate was connected to the death of his loved one. And he decided to do something about it.
Okay, I get it. So मतलब definitely there's something involved with the roommate ना, and it is definitely going to end something bad for her, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So Hamlet decided to just go have a talk with the roommate, just to find out just to clear his suspicions and everything.
यार अब इस पॉइंट पे तो इवन आई एम काफ़ी क्यूरियस कि क्या कॉन्वर्सेशन होगा. देयर आर सो मेनी पॉसिबिलिटीज, पता है. बट एक सेकेंड, यू टोल्ड डार्क एंड वायलेंट ना.
But the conversation never happened.
क्या क्या यार.
So he kept trying to contact them again and again, and every single time, she avoided the conversation regarding this. And slowly this just rose the suspicion inside his head, even more that he started stalking her everywhere.
यार एक मिनट हाँ. मतलब what made him take this conclusion? Yeah, देख, by this ना you're giving the audience the benefit of doubt that even they were grieving.
I mean, even Hamlet gave the benefit of the doubt. What do you think? I mean, eventually he tried calling her, meeting her in the office, texting her, and slowly Hamlet just get blocked from everywhere. I mean, he went to speak to Chan. He went to speak to her, but they're friends and colleagues. Everything just was his suspicion. He just starts to suspect her intentions. Day in and day out, 24/7. He just became obsessed with her, questioning each and every one of her actions, trying to find the smallest clue which would make her guilty. Months passed. Somewhere along the way, I just found out she never could. She tarnished her image. She tarnished the other person's image to television, calling her needy for money and lot more, and they doubt all the statements she gave back to whereabouts. It all just seems like, no, she's been lying all this time. I've decided. This is it. It's time for revenge on her. This is exactly where I belong. Please help me out.
हाँ मतलब जितना आई गेट इट यू वांट अ डेथ सीन विद द रूममेट राइट थिंकिंग ऑफ अ डेथ सीन या देख क्लोरोफॉर्म ना काफ़ी जनरिक हो जाएगा तेरी इंटेंसिटी के हिसाब से
I mean, I guess, but I don't really want. I don't want Hamlet to be this like cliche character. And I also don't want. I mean, I don't really know how people kill sometimes. Hide their bodies. So if you could just point me out this.
मे बी वी कैन गो फॉर सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड मतलब अभी रिसेंटली आई सॉ दिस इन मूवीज एंड स्पेशली इन ब्रेकिंग बैड
Wow. No wait, sulfuric acid. That's great.
मतलब सी hear me out we can get a vat full of sulfuric acid and make Hamlet dissolve her body in that तो basically सारे फ्लैश सारे बोन सब बर्न ऑफ हो जाएगा and there will be no traces therefore no evidence
Okay, you know what? Thanks for the tip, though, It was great help. But, you know what? What if there's another person involved?
Another person? अब ये कहाँ से आया? Hello? Hello? Aditya, are you still there?
we'll be back after a short break until then here's a song this is RJ Alisha from Radio Mumbai